What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. So one of the friendly Multiversus data miners is back at it, dropping some new information for us. Now, it might not be the biggest information, I'll let you guys be the judge of that, but it's still new information nonetheless. So before we get into the new stuff, just a very quick refresher. This data miner, Lysul, we've talked about them many times on the channel. They have provided many pieces of evidence and things that have come into the game, so I firmly 100% believe this person and what they are saying. So first, here's the refresher that there will be a Multiversus winter event called Snowball Fight, and it should end on February 7th. This event should have a shop and separate currency, very similar to the Monster Mash Halloween event. So yeah, just think the Halloween event, but for the holidays. So hopefully there's some new cosmetics that we can earn with whatever the new currency is. Maybe there'll probably be some that will cost Gleamium as well, I'm gonna guess, but should be getting a new winter event. I can't wait to see what that is, but quick refresher on that. So there you go. But now let's get into the new stuff. Now, I do want to state I can't show any of the videos or images from these tweets because that's kind of what gets you in trouble, but they're very easy to follow along with. You can imagine what these tweets are pretty much referencing, but all of it comes from Lysul, the same data miner here. So they tell us here there's a leaked car wheel feature where you can turn into the Batmobile or the Mystery Machine. This sounds like a silly Q item, and it may be a scrapped feature, but it could also be upcoming. So very interesting. So car wheel, we've also known in the past that we've been told that there is turning and braking and jumping animations for the Batmobile. So I've firmly thought the entire time that this will be a silly Q type of mode where everybody's like a car or something like that. So this might end up being an item, this might end up being a game mode, or like they say, it could just be a scrapped feature altogether, but it was in the files and they were able to get this working and they showed it off in a little clip. So it was there. We'll have to wait and see if it ultimately ends up coming true, just like pretty much the rest of these tweets from Lysul here, where the next one we have, they tell us an upcoming or a scrapped Scooby Snack item. It does 5 damage and has the same destruction effect as the sandwich. So the destruction effect is when it makes contact with an opponent. You know how Shaggy Sandwich kind of explodes into all the different ingredients or whatever? That's basically what it looks like. So it's a Scooby Snack item, and you can throw it, it'll hit the opponent, and it does 5 damage. Now this is just purely speculation. I've seen a couple people bring this up, and I thought, maybe this could have something to do with a character, because a lot of the items we have in the game can be kind of traced or referenced to a character already in the game. So what if this Scooby Snack item, what if it happens to be for a character? Again, I'm speculating here. This has nothing to do with the data miner. This is me speculating. But what if this Scooby Snack item that you can pick up and throw is a part of a moveset for Scooby-Doo? I don't know, what do you think? Could that possibly happen? I mean, Shaggy usually doesn't waste food, but yet he throws sandwiches in Multiverses. So could Scooby-Doo be coming into the game? And could he be throwing Scooby Snacks as one of his attacks? I guess it's possible. We'll have to wait and see, but either way, it could be upcoming item or it could be scrapped altogether. Again, we'll have to wait and see. Another thing that could be upcoming or scrapped is a slick floor feature or item that makes the ground icy/slippery. So basically, think of Velma's, is it like a little vial? You know her up special? I think it's her up special, right? The one where she throws the vial on the floor and it makes the floor around her like icy. Basically, think of that exact thing, and it just makes an ice patch on the ground. Now in the video, it didn't have anybody on the ice patch, that nobody was racking up stacks of frozen. It just made the ground slippery. So that could be a new, I think that could be somewhat of a silly Q type of mode, right? Just random vials just kind of coming down. Again, it could be an item as well, but you know, just making the floor slippery. And in the clip, I believe, I forget which character, LeBron, I think it was, but LeBron was actually sliding across the ice patch. So yeah, it did make it slippery, so that could be kind of fun for a new game mode, just in time for the winter season, right? So maybe we get that in the new update. Who knows? But we're not done yet. We still got more. Another upcoming or scrapped item is this supposed boomerang item. Now, it seems to be very similar to the Batarang in the little clip they showed. I don't know if the item was fully textured and finished, but it was basically, yeah, just think Batman's Batarang. You throw it and it comes back. But in the clip, it was not doing any stacks of weakened. It was just the item. You throw it and it will come back to you. So, yeah, I probably just going to be an item if I had to guess. I would assume if Batman's Batarang would have been an item, that's what would have been shown in the, because they already have that created in game. They already have the asset for that. So I'm assuming they're just taking the Batarang item and they're just going to turn it into a basic boomerang type of thing. So new item coming into the game, which is cool. I like messing around with items from time to time. I think it's fun. It makes the game different, right? Instead of going out and facing all the sweaty tryhards, you know, go fight on free for all, and you get some cool items. Just kind of get to mess around and have fun. So that's cool that there may be some new items coming into the game. So I'm pretty happy about that. But I think that's pretty much it for the items. But we still got a little bit more here. So Lysul was able to screen cap a tweet apparently that Tony made and then deleted. I didn't see it for myself, but I don't have any reason to believe that Lysul would have made this up. So here's the tweet. This has to do with a new variant for Black Adam. So here's the tweet. A recent Tony, now deleted, tweet talking about an upcoming Black Adam variant, possible The Rock variant coming soon to Multiverses. And then you see the little tweet from Tony where he just says, "This Black Adam variant, ... So, yeah, I believe the tweet is real. And like they said, it was deleted. I have no reason to believe this was made up. I don't think it. Why would the data miner make this up? So, looks like we could be getting a really cool, really awesome type of Black Adam variant. There is a theory kind of floating around out there. Since it's a Black Adam variant, what if it's Shazam? That could be different voice actor and all that. That could be interesting. They do share a lot of the same powers, so possibly. We'll have to wait and see how that one goes, but looks like there could be a crazy Black Adam variant. Maybe it's some sort of Christmassy holiday skin. Maybe that's what it is, and it might be a part of the winter event that should be coming up. I don't know. Either way, Tony seems excited about it, so we'll have to wait and see what that ends up looking like. And the final thing that we're going to talk about, some people were starting to talk a little bit of crap about Lysul after the events of last week, specifically after the Game Awards. Lysul was given, we'll say, information from a YouTuber. The YouTuber claimed that they had a source that said Joker was being revealed at the Game Awards. Lysul then, our data miner, just passed that information along in a tweet saying the same thing. So the whole story breaks down. People are starting not to believe Lysul as much. And it's basically, it boils down to, hey, I passed along information that was given to me from somebody else. I think I'm still trustworthy, and kind of wraps up with, look, the last sentence of the first tweet on the upper left-hand side. Either way, Joker is soon. All right, the character Joker should be coming to the game soon. And then the second tweet, he's being actively worked on, and that's all I'll say, because if I get into anything else, and if the course of work changes, then, you know, Lysul won't be trustable anymore. So I get it kind of put in a rough spot. You get one thing wrong and people will jump and turn on you. That's kind of the nature of the business. It happens. I see it all the time in Smash Bros. But I firmly 100% still believe Lysul when they tell us data mined information. If they're getting information from a different source, maybe you can chalk it up to whatever you want. But if it's data mined information coming from the files of the game, Lysul 100% can be believed, in my opinion. So that's that. That's all I got for today. Let me know what you guys think. All the new possible items or game modes for Silly Q, I guess, could possibly be a way to word that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But either way, that is it. I hope they announce the new updates soon. Hopefully this week. Please be this week. Could you imagine if we have to wait until next week to get something? I hope not. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. Either way, I'm rambling. Sorry. Video's over. Goodbye.